John. Are you thinking of going to sleep on this?
Not really. The machine stopped and I suddenly felt stopped.
Tired?
A bit.
I've got the remains of a flask in the office. It would be tight rations, but would you like a nip?
You know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm trying to put off going home, actually. Frida and Ian are coming to stay with us for a week or so till their new place is ready. They sold their old house too soon.
And bang goes a quiet life, eh?
Yes, funny, isn't it? You get used to a place being quiet to the point where you long for something to happen. Along comes a bit of noise, and you wish you were back where you started. No pleasing some people, is there?
We have brought this kitchen sink with us, Margaret. We're only imposing ourselves for a couple of weeks.
Glad to have you.
Well, you won't be saying that in a week or two. How's Dad?
Quiet. Quieter than I've ever known him, I think.
Phil was his favourite, wasn't he?
Yes. It's not supposed to be fair for parents to have favourites, but it is human. Did you ever mind?
No. I minded Mum worrying herself sick over David, though. He wasn't worth it.
Sheila still seems to think he is.
Still giving him the benefit of the doubt, is she?
She might be bringing the kids round tomorrow. It'll be just like old times.
God forbid. Do you know you sounded just like Mum then?
Did I?
Always looking back to yesterday. What's wrong with tomorrow, Margaret?
I never said anything was wrong with tomorrow.
Honestly, to hear some people talk, you think things just got worse and worse.
But are you sniping at me already?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all this packing up and clearing out gets on my nerves. You tell him where to go?
Yes, and I'll tell you where to go if you don't cheer up. Honestly, I think it's about time you had some kids to worry about.
Why'd you say that?
Well, isn't it?
What in God's name is so special about having kids?
Everything all right?
Oh, fine, fine. Just like old times.
Why don't you try squeezing it?
Yes. It's right about tight rations. So I don't suppose you miss it, though. You're not much of a drinking man, are you?
I've been known to go over the top when things are a bit rough. How are you finding Civvy Street?
Oh, challenging, I suppose. You know, you've been looking a bit down lately. Why don't you take a holiday?
But in December, when the hotels are still requisitioned anyway.
Well, a break then. Sit by the fire, read a book. I can manage for a week or two.
You can manage permanently, you know damn well you can.
Rubbish.
It's true, and you know it. Don't pretend otherwise. Certainly not for my sake. I'm expendable, and you know it.
But
so does Fraser.
Well, even if you are, and I dispute it, it's only because you've gone out of your way to teach me the trade.
When you were here before the war, and your father gave you the job that I wanted, I was sometimes tempted to keep something back to protect my value. Little human meannesses you don't think you're capable of. Sort of thing that insecurity breeds.
There'll always be a place for you while I'm here.
You have ambitions for Briggs & Son, don't you?
Well, maybe.
I've seen you sizing things up. I know the feeling. I used to imagine what I'd do here if I didn't have your father to contend with. Exciting. The feel of the boss's seat. Power. Even in the backstreet printing works.
And you're a staunch socialist.
I'm a poor socialist, Tony. I just cast my vote, and apart from that, I'm just an old chap that remembers hard times and the voice of his father. I said to your Aunt Jean once about the trip I've made to see my dad, something he said when I was coming away. He said, "See, you're a manager now, then." I felt as if I'd been disinherited. But I don't think she understood.
Can I give you a lift anyway? It's Saturday afternoon. The rest of the day's your own.
No, thanks. I've got a call to make.
Well, I'll drop you anywhere you want.
No, thanks. You get off.
Oh, you don't happen to know of any flats going, I suppose?
Try Margaret. She and John are looking. They haven't told me yet, but I do know they're looking. And what the chances are after 5 or 6 years with nothing being built. Things not too good at home.
Oh, a bit edgy. Father doesn't get on with this bloke Howes, I think. In fact, I know damn well he doesn't. I gave him a chance to talk about it the other day, but he wouldn't bite. Too bloody proud, I suppose. I warned him about that so-and-so at the beginning. Still, I wouldn't want to see him taken for a ride. Family pride, etc., etc.
He's a pretty astute man, your father, Tony.
I should be glad to be out of it anyway, believe me.
Scotch?
No, thanks, Sefton. Not at this time of the morning.
Well?
I'm not quite sure, Sefton. It's all here, is it?
Of course it's all there, the whole damn mess. And I'm not keeping quiet about anything, if that's what you're suggesting.
I'm not. You've got the sense to realise I can't be much help if you do.
Well, what do you think, George?
You don't expect me to give you an opinion after spending 5 minutes on the thing. You've got a claim against Owls, I suppose. I think I'm fairly safe in saying that. The question is, can he meet it?
He's bankrupt.
Who says he's bankrupt?
He does.
It's not necessarily a fact, is it?
Telling me a tale, you mean to get out of paying?
It's possible.
Oh, I've put everything into it, George.
Everything?
Well, more or less everything. There's still the property, of course. If he kept it quiet for another 2 weeks, I'd have sold those houses in Canterbury Road.
Oh, you've got an income then?
£11 a week, and that includes Edwin's repayments. Damn it, it's less than I used to pay him at the works. He'll be better off than I am.
You should never have sold the shop, Sefton.
If this had happened a few months earlier, I wouldn't have.
I knew you'd regret it. It was a good, sound business, even given the state of the times.
It's no good saying I told you so. I told you so solves nothing. It's this damn government.
I never liked that investment, Sefton. I said so at the time. It's no good blaming Clem Attlee.
Well, look at the state of things. Who else should we blame?
We've had a war for 5 years. That could have something to do with it, don't you think?
Come through all that and end up with this.
Jackson's to your account.
What little use he is.
Have you told him? He can't be much use if you haven't.
I'm seeing him later. That'll be another I told you so.
Well, I'll see him for you if you like. How much is this place worth?
The house?
It's something we have to realise on.
Sell this house?
You may have to, Sefton. I'm sorry, old man. But it's as well to look on the black side. And there is a fantastic housing shortage. To make 2 damn good flats. Some good will come of it.
Oh, damn.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, can I come in?
Yes, of course, come in. Sorry, I've just made this. Do you mind if I eat it, or are you in a hurry?
No, not in a hurry.
Well, good then. Well, make yourself at home.
Oh, yes, you've changed things around a bit.
Since when?
Well, since I was here last.
That was months ago.
Yes, it was.
I thought we'd agreed you weren't going to come here again.
Yes, I suppose we did.
Well, why have you come?
Just wanted to see you.
Impulse?
No. She thinks we are having an affair.
You turn up from nowhere, come out with a thing like that, and expect me to go on quietly eating.
Sorry.
Well, you've told her we aren't, of course.
No.
Why? Weren't we both supposed to regret it?
No, I didn't regret it, Margaret.
I did. You're married. Margaret's my friend. I don't want to get involved in something like that. I don't have the time to waste on affairs.
If I'd regretted it, I wouldn't be here. I didn't look at it as wasted time.
You don't have my problems.
I've got my own.
Things not too good at home, then?
No, but I didn't just come for comfort. Look, I do wish you'd eat that.
Thanks. Somehow my appetite seems to have disappeared. Did you come straight from work?
Yes.
You hungry?
Oh.
Well, you still haven't told me why you've come. Would you like something to eat? I'll go and make you some coffee.
Do I lay a place for Dad and John?
Might as well. There's always the chance that one of them might turn up. People come and go as they please in this house.
Margaret, I can't sleep in that room.
What room?
The room you put us in, the boys' room.
It's the only room with 2 beds in.
Well, I don't care, I just can't sleep in it, that's all.
All right then, but what can we do? I mean, your old room won't take another bed.
I know, well, I'll sleep in there just the same.
What's going on between you two?
Oh, he wanted me to go and see Gone with the Wind with him this afternoon. Well, apart from the fact that I've seen it 3 times already, I'm on duty. I think my working is beginning to get on his nerves.
Oh? How long are you going to keep it up?
Well, at least as long as he does.
I mean the job.
Oh, well, why shouldn't I keep that up? I mean, it's a useful profession. It fulfills a social need.
There are other needs, you know.
My needs, you mean?
If you like.
Back to babies again, are we, Margaret?
Why not?
Has he been talking to you?
Only in general terms.
Like, why doesn't it happen?
Do you want it to happen?
Yes.
I thought perhaps you didn't.
Well, we say we don't. Not in so many words. It's a sort of game we play. But we haven't tried very hard not to, if you see what I mean.
You mean you think you can't have children?
Perhaps.
Have you spoken to him about it?
I told you we don't.
Don't you think perhaps you should? I mean, after all, he is a gynecologist.
He's also my husband. It's all just too bloody clinical. Anyway, perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps he wants to be home just to answer the telephone. If he really wanted a family, he would talk to me, wouldn't he?
You can't just pretend it isn't happening.
Or the little blow-off. Well, I've come to the conclusion I'm a career woman anyway.
Oh, Frida, don't pretend.
Are there any fags around? I'm out.
Shouldn't think so.
Oh, I'll dash down to the parade then. Do you remember that time Mum bought me a packet of cigarettes after she caught me puffing on the sly and then started smoking herself?
Go on, go and get your coffin nails and stop pretending to be so bloody hard.
I haven't seen you at the Labour Club recently.
Still going there, are you?
Yes, you stopped going about the same time I started. It's a coincidence.
No. I've stayed away. I miss it. There aren't many places I can go where I can meet people. People I know, people I can talk to.
I used to go because I hoped that I would see you.
I didn't know that. I assumed you would have come here if you wanted to see me.
But you hoped I wouldn't.
Yes.
Loyalty to Margaret?
No. Protecting myself, I suppose. I'm too far down in the stakes for dalliance, I suppose.
I'm sorry I stopped you going to the Labour Club. I won't be going again. Don't like it much. It got me out of the house. And it's not dalliance.
Oh, you like being got out of the house, do you?
Yes, these days I do.
Well, that's funny, because that's one thing I envy you for. Going back to a house with people in it.
Michael turned up.
Who?
Michael, the chap she was with when I was in Belgium.
What did he want?
I want to see Dad, or so he said.
Did you meet him?
Yes, I wasn't very impressed.
Margaret probably wonders what the hell you see in me. Who was it said? There's nobody so unlovable that you can't be loved by somebody.
You're not fair to yourself. If you knew the way I think about you, you wouldn't talk like that.
It's a cruel thing to say.
Cruel?
Offering some hope where there isn't any.
How do you know there isn't?
I know you, I know me, I know Margaret. I've seen this sort of thing so often.
With other people?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, with other people it's just a laugh or a bit of gossip or a passing interest, isn't it? Now, why haven't you taken that teacher training course you're always going on about?
Because Margaret would have to more or less keep me for a year.
Does she object to that?
I object to it.
You know what your trouble is, don't you? You never really came home. Not in reality. You came back to some glamorous picture that you built up in your mind when you were in Belgium. It was never really like that, was it? If there'd never been a Michael Armstrong, you'd still have been disillusioned. You'd still be looking for the greener grass on the other side of the fence. Now, come on, be honest and admit it.
What's the point? It's happened.
You and I and Margaret are just part of the backwash of a war. There'll be thousands of people like us.
And me, let the thousands look after themselves.
Well, you call yourself a socialist?
I'm not talking about economics.
No, neither am I.
We are heading for an argument.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yes. Yes, I like the kind of arguments I have with you. It's the other kind I can't stand.
Want domesticity?
Yes, I suppose so.
Bores you.
Stiff. Life's more than trivialities, isn't it?
I wonder how long it'll be before I bore you stiff.
Marjorie.
No. Not again. Not until.
Until what?
You've thought about the consequences. Because you haven't yet. Not really. Have you?
He's here!
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Hello. Ready for lunch?
Lunch ready for me?
Oh, just about. Oh, give another 5 minutes.
Dad out?
He's gone to see his accountant.
Oh, that should give him a thick head.
You don't think he's in some kind of trouble?
Howells?
Well, George Askey was here this morning. I don't know what went on.
Yes, and of course he didn't tell you.
George? No, he didn't.
No, I meant Father, actually.
He never does when he's in trouble, not in my experience, anyway.
Nor mine. He was drunk the other night. He fell on the stairs. Did you hear him?
That wasn't your father.
Hmm?
It was me.
Oh.
I do sometimes drink too much, didn't you know?
Well...
You embarrassed? Women aren't supposed to do that sort of thing, are they?
I really don't see why they shouldn't.
Oh, well, I do. It's just that I sometimes get so bloody lonely. Your father was once rash enough to tell me to help myself, so I do. I think he thought I was just a Christmas drinker.
I didn't know. I thought you'd settled down rather well.
Well, I tried, but I don't seem to have made many friends outside the family. I had a lot of friends in Australia.
And you're thinking of going back?
Yes. I booked a berth months ago. There's a waiting list about a mile long, and then I said, no, I'll stay, and I told him I would. I've changed my mind twice weekly ever since.
And now it's made up?
It is, actually.
So, you'll be alone in this house again? Not even Mrs. Foster to fight with. She won't come back.
Well, he's got you.
I'm moving out.
Oh.
I should have moved out years ago.
Well, I wouldn't argue about that, but it does seem we've chosen a rather bad time.
What? Well, because he's maybe in some sort of trouble. Oh, don't worry about Father. He'll survive it. He thrives on it, actually. That labyrinthine mind. He's matched for more than half a dozen like Howells.
When were you thinking of going?
As soon as I can get a flat, I suppose. You?
After Christmas. We're beginning to sound a bit conspiratorial, aren't we?
Well, it's just a coincidence, that's all.
You got a girl?
No, not really.
Well, it's time you had.
I can't seem to get anybody to take me on. All the ones I like seem to prefer other blokes.
Rubbish, not all of them, I'm sure.
Perhaps the ones I'm attracted to do prefer other blokes. That's the thought, isn't it?
Frida.
Perhaps it's just as well you are going.
Tony!
Oh.
Helen. Wondering where I got to?
Oh, no, we knew you'd turn up, eventually.
Like the bad penny, you mean?
No, of course he did.
Oh, yes, he did. Everything all right at the works?
Yes.
Making a fortune, are you?
No, Father, just a living.
Oh, well, that's something these days, isn't it?
Well, lunch when you're ready.
Well, Christmas in 3 weeks' time. The first is the peace. We can't let that pass unnoticed, can we? Had you made any plans?
Well, Fraser invited me down to his place.
Oh, you said you'll go.
Oh, I said I'd let him know.
Oh, I see.
I think I've just got time for a wash.
Central 2192. Is that you, George? Sefton here. Yes, I've just been to see Jackson. Oh, you have? Yes, he said the same thing, more or less. If you wouldn't mind, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, George.
What you expected?
What I feared, yes. A friend of mine.
Bit shattering for him.
Yes, just a bit. Anyway, thank you, George.
Call on me anytime.
Oh, Johnny, do you have to do that?
Yeah.
That'll be Grandad. Come on now, clear the decks. I want to lay the table. He can have it in here if he chooses to be this late. Oh, it's you.
Anything to eat?
It's in the oven, but you'll have to wait. I've only just put the gas back on. I thought I told you not to do that.
Do as your mother says.
Look, if you want something to read, I've brought you a comic. It's in the bottom drawer of the dressing table in my room. Now, off you go.
spoiling him again.
A comic spoiling him?
He should do as he's told because you tell him to.
But if you must know, I sent him out of the room because I could tell what was coming, and the moment I saw your face...
Ah, so that makes it my fault.
Where have you been?
I came back through the park to get some fresh air. Don't get much of it.
But he's been asking if you'd take him to the park later on, and I said you would.
Oh, you might have asked me first.
Well, if you can't be bothered...
I didn't say I couldn't be bothered. I said you might have asked me first.
All right, keep your voice down. Ian's in the back room.
Oh, well, he'll know what he's bought himself out of then, won't he?
Bought himself out of what?
Keeping his voice down because he's sharing the house with somebody else. First Dad, now Ian.
All right, don't bother then. Let it rip. Let everybody know what kind of a life we lead.
Didn't take them long to find a house, did it?
They paid through the nose for it.
Yes, that's what I mean. The cornerstone of our great blood-won democratic society. To him that as shall be given.
Look, we could afford a house, you know we could. But when have we ever really considered looking for one properly, and I mean really?
I thought you were.
I said we, and we don't, do we? And you know why we don't. You can't make up your mind whether you're going to...
Hello, young man.
When did I say that? You don't have to say it. It's the way you behave, the way you put up with us, the way you made capital out of Michael Armstrong turning up.
Oh, just let me know when I can eat.
If you have to carry on like that, you might at least shut the door.
Come on, let's get the comic and take for a walk in the park when I had something to eat.
Sorry I'm late. Ian back?
He's in there. I expect he heard the lot. How much did you hear?
Is that why you're looking for a house, so you can shout at each other in peace?
How did you know we were looking for a
All those
house?
little crosses in the property column of the Echo. I'm not as daft as I might look, you
Now,
know.
look, Dad, we weren't going to tell you till we'd found somewhere definite.
Well, you don't think I expect you to live here forever?
I mean, it's about time we started to stand on our own feet, you know.
Has he gone off that teaching course altogether?
I don't know, Dad. I've given up asking. Sometimes I think I've given up caring, too. Remember that time in this kitchen, after we'd had the telegram to say you was missing? Seems years ago now. And I said to you, I want someone to tell me that John is dead. You know, if they had, I think they'd have been right. Certainly about the man I married, anyway.
It seems years ago because it was years ago. And long years at that. What you're really saying is that he's changed. Well, why should that surprise you? You've changed yourself.
Me?
Yes, you see, that surprises you too. Do you honestly believe you haven't?
In some ways, perhaps, yes.
In lots of ways, up here, things I can't see and you're not aware of. But they affect the way you think and the way you react, and you don't even notice.
Margaret, that comic's not here.
It's probably looking in the wrong drawer. I'd better go. I'll be back in a minute to do your lunch.
Oh, you're back.
Yes, you had your lunch?
Yes, thank you, I have.
Yeah, lucky then, I haven't.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Never offer to work your passage in this house. You'll always get landed with the shopping and the queues. How much longer, I wonder?
What, the queues?
Queues, rationing. It's even worse, the grey, shabby look of everybody. We expect the promised land.
Overnight?
Well, no, a sight of it, at least. How's your National Health Service coming along?
Not so quickly, I'm afraid.
There you are, you see. The Yanks won't let us have the Queens back to bring our lads back home. The ones that are coming.
Yes, it's going to be a long, hard winter.
We've learned to put up with such a lot. When are we going to dig our heels in, Ian?
Don't know. I suppose our generation's too conditioned to the other thing.
Well, I hope you'll teach my grandchildren that there's more to life than putting up with things.
Hello. I thought I might bump into you.
Are you,
I'm in for the baby. Ex-nurse turned patient.
You still living at home?
No, they've gone to Manchester. I'm at my sister's now.
Staff nurse Ashton.
Yes, I'm coming. Oh, you made it then. Staff nurse.
Yeah, I made it. Well, look, I'll see you later.
Tony gone down to the plough?
Yes, I think so.
He never asked me if I'd like to go with him.
Well, I expect he thinks you prefer the club.
I haven't been to the club for weeks. It's as quiet as the grave down there these days. That's where most of them are, if you ask me, in the grave.
The members?
Yes, of one footing anyway. Who are you knitting for this time?
You.
Oh?
That cardigan I promised you.
Oh. You know, it's comforting to see you sitting there.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Aye, the world's changing, Helen.
It certainly is.
Some things don't change, though, thank God. Family relationships don't change. It was good of you to stay with me, Helen.
Sefton, is something wrong?
Wrong? In what respect wrong?
Well, business, perhaps? Now, one of the reasons why I stayed was that you seemed a bit fraught. And then things seemed to go all right again.
Well, of course it's all right. Never been better. Why?
Just wanted to be sure.
Oh, stay where you are. I'll go.
George! Helen!
Hello, George. Is it still raining?
Oh, yes, it's a dismal night out there.
Well, at least there's no blackout.
All the times we said we'd never complain as long as things got back to normal. We forgot about the weather.
Well, thank God for that. What would we do without something to complain about? Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'm afraid we've seen the last of the Scotch.
Coffee's fine, thanks.
So I'll take this with me.
I brought these back.
You spoke to Jackson?
Yes, it'll be a week or two before we know how things really stand, but it's not the end of the world, Sefton. You've got one or two very nice bits of property there.
The end of life as I've known it, George.
You'll hang on to the property, of course.
Well, if I can afford it.
I should if you can. It's bound to go up. No houses built for 6 years. Slums to cope with. Could take us as much as 10 years to get everybody decently housed. The mortgage on Edwin's place isn't a very good investment, though.
It wasn't meant to be. It was a promise I made to Jean.
He's in a position to buy it now, though, isn't he? His shares in the business.
I couldn't do anything there, George. Whatever I did would be misconstrued, as usual. You haven't said anything to anybody about the way things are.
No, of course not.
I don't want the family to know, George. I'd like to know the worst myself before I start putting my house in order.
You had a bottle of Yankee Scotch the first time I came here.
Lend-lease is over, love, didn't you know? Isn't it time you went home?
You sound like Margaret's guardian angel.
No. It's just that I'm not quite sure why you're still sitting here.
Maybe I just like your company. Or something.
Or something isn't going to happen.
No, I didn't think it was.
If you're expecting words of wisdom, I don't have any. Do you remember Councillor Dewsbury?
What? Yeah, well, I see him at the club sometimes.
He came here once. One morning at election time. Day before you came. He said he wanted to give me a lift. He knew damn well I was canvassing this side of the park. That's how it is for unmarried ladies of my age. We're landing fields for unhappily married men with engine trouble.
Is that how you classify me?
Don't classify you. If I did, it would be easy. I wouldn't be standing here waiting for you to make up your mind.
You make me sound like a way out of something.
Isn't that what we both are? For each other?
Suppose we are. What's wrong with that?
I thought that's what we were trying to find out.
Well, not by talking about it. We'll end up talking each other out of it.
Good.
Good.
It'll mean we can't survive the boredom, what you're running away from, in fact. Do you know, there's probably nothing the matter with you and Margaret that a good holiday wouldn't cure.
Holiday? When did you last have a holiday?
6?
Yes.
Yes, 6 years ago. Scarborough. I went with a bloke from school, George Carter. Margaret knows him. Knew him. We were mad about each other.
Trying to make me jealous?
He went out to the Middle East in the army. Used to send me letters about the sand and the heat and the leaves he had in Cairo. Got dysentery out there and died from it.
Why didn't you get married if that's how you felt about each other?
He was out of work before the war. 2 years. I lent him the money for that holiday. That was the only thing he ever took from me. Oh, I know what his dreams of home were. They were me. Wonder if I'd have ever lived up to them. That's another thing the war's taught us. To dream about a better land far, far away. I'm sick of dreams. I want reality. I don't think I've had a dream yet that hasn't seemed a big laugh in the cold light of day.
Like mine.
Better give reality a chance, John. If it still doesn't work, let me know. You'll find me at the Labour Club being ogled by Councillor Dewsbury.
Kettle's warm.
Has Ian gone to bed?
They all have. Apart from John, he's not back yet.
Oh. Bit of a dirty stop out these days, isn't he?
He's probably at the Labour Club.
Well, that's as good an excuse as any, I suppose.
Excuse?
Well, they're going through a bad patch, aren't they?
Aren't we all? We had to readjust to the war, now we're having to readjust to the peace. And other things. Things that go on all the time.
What other things?
Oh, marriage, children, old age. Life in general, I suppose.
I saw Doris this afternoon.
Oh, where?
At the hospital. She's in for her baby.
Oh, poor Doris.
Yes, poor Doris. What are you burning?
Old letters.
Mum's?
Yes, you want to read them?
No, Dad, I couldn't.
That's your last chance to see us in another dimension, as they say. I wonder if you'd recognise the people in here as your mother and father. We'd started to get on each other's nerves when you were growing up. We weren't always like that.
I know you weren't.
You were all conceived in love, all 5 of you. Not one of you that wasn't wanted. When you have your children, Frida, have them because you want them.
I don't think I'll bother with a drink. I think I'll go straight up.
I don't know.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, dear.
Dad, don't read them.
They can't hurt me, love. They're my past. They're what I am.
And why are you burning them?
There's a time to write letters, a time to read them. Seems there's a time to burn them. Good night, love.
Morning.
Oh, morning.
Sleep well?
Oh, so. And you?
Oh, not really. I heard you coming back last night.
Oh, I thought you'd probably be asleep, so I didn't disturb you.
A bit late, weren't you? Emergency?
No, as a matter of fact, I stopped to chat to Doris.
Doris?
She's coming to our place to have her baby.
From over the river?
No, she's left home. She's living with her sister again.
How is she?
Very down, very broke.
Well, doesn't she get any money from the father?
No, and she won't ask, even if she could prove it.
Well, not even for the child's sake.
That's what I said. All she could say was that she'd manage. God knows how.
Well, we could help, couldn't we?
She won't take charity either.
Well, it wouldn't be charity, not in the narrow sense anyway. You're a friend of hers.
She was my friend, and she's not anymore. Oh, it's my fault, not hers. As she keeps saying, we're different. What she means is, of course, I've fallen on good times, she's fallen on bad. We used to go everywhere together.
Until you married me.
Yes. Still, she's not the only one who missed out on that, is she?
Meaning you?
No, meaning you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Yes, you do. It's just that we don't talk about it, either of us.
Well, we're talking now, and I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, Ian, stop being so damn protective. I'm not a child. I have been known to face unpleasant truths, you know, and...
Morning.
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 John George keep you awake last night?
No, John George isn't. No.
Anybody bother to put the kettle on? I bet you're longing for a cup of tea, aren't you?
Well, I
Is
wouldn't...
this the way she looks after you, then?
Well, she's a working woman, you know, like you.
Yes, I'm a working woman. A woman's place isn't in the home anymore, you know. It's in the factories and the fields and the schools and anywhere else an honest bob's to be earned. We've been emancipated by the war, you know. It's all part of the master plan to exterminate the race. No wonder the population's falling.
Well, it isn't actually. There was a downward trend. It's been reversed.
Trust you to come up with accurate statistics. Anyway, you shouldn't say things like that in front of Margaret. She'll be asking us when it's our turn to perpetuate the species. To replace all the Roberts and the Phillips.
I'll put the kettle on. I'll be back before it boils.
Oh, he's asleep.
Oh, Johnny, yes, I know he'll be asleep for another 2 hours at least yet.
Do you think I ought to do something?
Like what?
Ring the doctor or something. He was up half the night.
He'll be all right when he's awake. He's had these headaches before, you know.
Not to my knowledge, he hasn't.
Must have been when you weren't here, then.
It could be a symptom of something.
Like trying to understand grown-ups and failing dismally, do you mean?
Look, do we have to talk on the stairs?
No, we could share our conversation with Ian in the kitchen, Dad in the back room, or we could freeze to death in the front room. Take your pick. Look, if you want a private battleground, you might try finding us a house.
Well, we're back to that, are we?
Well, it's you who seems to need one most.
There aren't any houses.
Aren't there? I could show you one right now. I've known about it for a week. It goes up for sale in a fortnight's time, and we've got first refusal if we want it.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I wasn't aware that you were interested. Interested in the house, or me, or the child. Oh, and as for worrying about his headaches, what the eye doesn't see, the heart isn't going to grieve over, is it? And you won't be here to see, will you?
Won't be here? What do you mean it won't be here?
John, what do you take me for? Can I come past? Thank you.
Father, George is here. You're not sitting down to Sunday dinner or anything?
Oh, good heavens, no. We haven't been up all that long.
I used to lie in bed on Sunday mornings before I joined the Home Guard. Another bad habit the war deprived me of. How's the work these days?
Oh, prospering, as far as the paper controls allow.
I tried to advise him against selling out, you know. He had this bee in his bonnet about reinvestment. Not that he's ever actually taken my advice.
Serve him damn well right.
Oh, I wouldn't be too hard on him.
I can't wait to show him this year's balance sheets. Still, he seems to be having his usual luck.
Oh, he's ploughing on, I should say.
Oh.
George!
Father, I'm going down to the works. I wonder if you tell Aunt Helen I'll have something cold later on.
I thought we might run over to your Uncle Edwin's this afternoon, the three of us.
Sorry, too much on.
Oh, that used to be my excuse when I was your age. I've lived to regret it.
Well, there's just a bit of a push on at the moment, that's all.
That's what I always used to say.
I'll see you later, Father.
Be nice to say I was on my way back from church, but I'm just off to the club, actually. Thought you might like to come along.
Feeling sorry for me, George?
No.
I couldn't, George. Not the way things are, not the club, but thanks for asking. Tell me, who does he remind you of?
Tony? His brother, mostly, I suppose.
Oh, an honest man, not given to flattery, are you?
Only with the opposite sex. I wondered if you had any correspondence with Howells other than what you've shown me.
I doubt it.
You invested in the company Howells formed, he bought the land, and then he couldn't get the stuff to build with.
Yes, yeah.
Then a fairish proportion of the money could be realised from the sale of the land.
Assuming the land exists. I was shown a so-called deed.
You mean you think he could have pulled the wool over your eyes to that extent?
There were other businesses he had an interest in. Young David worked for one of them for a time. It folded up. Lost money, probably. Maybe my money went to help cover up. That's when I started to get the wind up, anyway.
You might have come and seen me, Sefton. I'm surprised at you.
Post-mortems aren't going to do any good. I might have made a mess of things this time, but I wasn't a complete fool in my day, you know.
Even so. Just something specific in writing.
Oh, well, I'll go and look. I'll go and look. It'll please you.
I thought I heard a familiar voice.
Oh, entertain him for me for a minute or two, will you? He's a nice chap. Oh, and Tony's out to lunch.
How do they get on these days?
Oh, no worse, no better.
Pity.
Not just the barrier of age, though it's that too, of course, but it's as if there was someone in between them, keeping them apart.
He's changed, you know.
Sefton?
Lost a lot of the old bite.
Well, he was different when I came back from Australia. Different from how I remember him.
Well, time softens people as it softens memories, I suppose.
Well, he's still very self-sufficient, you know. He won't really miss me. I'm going back.
To Australia?
Yes, I'm going back. I haven't told him yet.
Oh. Don't you think you should, perhaps?
Yes, perhaps it's time I did. Oh, he'll be a bit hurt, maybe, but it'll soon pass. I always think of him as sort of bouncing through life, don't you? I know he hasn't got many friends, but I don't think he's ever been really aware of other people.
Good heavens. Can't even spend the day of rest away from here.
I ask you the same thing.
Any port in a storm, even the works on a Sunday, eh?
Well, not exactly a storm, a few raised voices and atmosphere.
Yeah, it's an atmosphere.
Is that what brings you here?
Partly. You having a clear out?
Yeah, a lot of old rubbish in here. Goes back to Fawcett's time, some of it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yes. Recognise you and Father. Yeah, that's old Reg Clark, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Reg, outing to Morecambe, 1927. Or was it 28?
Oh, I didn't know Father used to lash out and things like that.
He didn't. We had a whip round and invited him. There were usually a fair number of dissenters, but he usually got in, with a narrow majority. That odd British working-class respect for management, even bad management. Illogical, isn't it?
Respect or tolerance?
Tolerance, I suppose, something you never thought about at the time. That's how things were, and you just accepted it.
I doubt if that's going to work for me, is it?
The war's made people think, you mean?
Oh, sometimes things like that I feel like shoving down his throat. The fact that he's been tolerated.
It wasn't just him, Tony. It was the times, too.
You talk as if they were past. Are they?
In a way, we're on the edge of something different. That's how I feel, anyway. Maybe that's why we're all so damn jumpy these days. We're wondering what comes next.
What comes after Father? How many of your ideas did he claim credit for?
Well, most of them, I suppose, and if he couldn't, he'd try and credit somebody else. He never liked to feel in my debt, didn't you, Father? Anyway, you've got work to do.
Yeah.
You might like to look at that sometime.
What is it?
A list of stuff I thought we might keep. There's not a lot. Half the blocks in the store can go for scrap. And here's a list of some of our pre-war clients that might be worth looking up again, when you can get the paper.
Thought you were going to do that.
Yes, well, it's as well to get these things down in writing, isn't it? I'll put the kettle on. Would you say I'd always been fair to your father, Tony?
Fallen over backwards, I'd say.
I've not been true to myself in that. I've always resented him to a greater or lesser degree, or I've tried to like him for some reason or other. Lately, I've resented him even more for the loss of all those years before the war, that wilderness I lived in, always under threat. My fault, too. But he could have made it possible for me to be a better man, not the self-pitying creature I've too often felt.
Can I help?
Yes, Frida said the bicarb was in here somewhere.
Second shelf, round the corner, out of sight. Indigestion.
Yes, case of physician, heal thyself. Oh, here it is. Dr. Mackenzie's patent remedy, bicarb.
I'm sorry things are a bit fraught. Still, you'll be out of here by Christmas.
Oh, nonsense. It's very good of you to have us.
I'm going out for a walk with John George, if anyone should ask. John's having his afternoon nap. I didn't want to wake him.
So is Frida.
Frida does want children, Ian.
Well, I'm sorry, but I really don't see
You don't see what business is of mine, and you're quite right, of course. It's just that I thought you might not be sure, and you might be glad to know, but still, I'm sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
She talks to you, then?
Oh, come now. This doesn't make you the husband who can't be told, you know. It's just that it's easier between women. It's inevitable, sort of. It's the same with me and John. Sometimes I find it more possible to talk to someone else. You're no different to any other man, you know.
Going to drink all that yourself?
You don't want any whiskey at this time of day.
Well, why not? You obviously do.
But it's the last bottle. Oh, I'll get you a glass.
Cheer up. If it's your last bottle, I wouldn't drink. I was pulling your leg.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought you had a permanent supply.
So did I.
Like a tap.
Like a tap, you turn it on and there it is for a lifetime, or so you think.
Did you do without anything during the war, Sefton?
Oh, I had more than my share, I admit. I wasn't the only one, though. They were all at it, you know.
You're a wicked old man.
I dare say you get a few votes on that proposition. Yes, I haven't got many friends, you know.
Now, whose fault's that?
A good few acquaintances, but very few friends.
It's a pity you fell out with Edwin.
Fell out with Edwin? When did I fall out with Edwin?
Well, all that business about the works.
Oh, don't start on at me about that again. That's all in the past, Helen. You reap what you sow. By God, you do.
That's really the last bottle. Hadn't you better go easy?
I never could, you know. The last bottle was always the fastest to go. There's no rush over that thing, that cardigan, you know. You do keep on at it, don't you?
I want to finish it before I go.
Go?
To Australia, Sefton.
Oh, you've changed your mind then?
Yes. Well, I've been in two minds for quite some time now. I'm sorry, but you don't really need me, do you?
Well, that's what you want.
Well, have Christmas together.
I shall miss you.
Rubbish.
Oh, it's a big house, Helen. It seemed more like home with you in it.
You are a funny old thing, aren't you? You always have to say the right thing.
Oh, the right thing? Is that what I said?
You are the most self-contained man I know. You no more need me than you need anybody else. You like this house, you like the bigness of it. Now, don't say the right thing. Say what you honestly mean. Will you really miss me all that much?
More than I can say, Helen.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You always have to say what you think people want to hear, don't you?
You mean to say that that's the absolute maximum?
What's all this then? Men's Christian Fellowship?
There's some in the pot.
Oh, thank you. Frida's still asleep?
Yes, I think I'll go and see.
Look, if you two were telling each other smutty stories,
Oh,
please
do
carry
shut
on.
up, Margaret.
Don't tell
Excuse
me
me.
to shut up.
Come back to have a row, have you?
I've had a good walk and a good think, and I've made up my mind about one or two things.
Oh, lovely.
Are you still interested in that house I told you about?
Yes, of course I'm interested.
Then you'd like to go and have a look at it?
Well, we can look at it, I suppose. It wouldn't put us under any obligation, would it?
You mean it doesn't put you under any obligation?
I meant what I said.
Well, whether you did or not. If I like that house, we're going to have it.
What if I don't like it?
I go with the house, John.
Oh, that gives me a big say in where we live, doesn't it?
And about that teacher's training course, you'd better make up your mind whether you're going to do it or not by Christmas, because that's when I hand in my resignation. Unless, of course, you do decide to do it, then I'll gladly carry on working.
Issuing ultimatums now?
Yes, I am. I've come to the conclusion that men are basically selfish creatures who put themselves first and their families afterwards, and if they feel like packing up, they just pack up and go, leaving their responsibilities in the form of children for someone else to look after.
I'm not David.
Oh, no, you wouldn't leave me for just sordid physical reasons. There'd have to be something much loftier there for you. But I'm not going to sit at home like Sheila, John, with 2 kids and no money, wondering whether my husband's coming home for Christmas and what lies I'll have to tell them if he
Comparing
doesn't.
me to David.
There'll be no second chance with me, John. If you go, you go.
Suppose I did go. What difference would this house business make?
It would make it that much harder, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I can be selfish too. If you don't like it, you're going to have to make your mind up pretty soon.
Tony's down at the works.
Yes, hello. I was down there myself.
Edwin, this is a pleasant surprise.
Shall I make some tea?
No, thanks. I can only stay a minute or two.
Aren't you even going to take your coat off?
Well, I called in to ask a favour.
Well, you might at least sit down.
I want to pay off the mortgage on the house.
Your house?
The house I live in.
What do you want to pay it off for? You get the tax benefit.
Well, will you sell it?
You got it at a bargain figure, you know. They've gone up leaps and bounds since then.
Well, if you want me to pay more...
I wasn't intending to ask you to pay more. I was just pointing out that you've got a very good capital asset there.
Then you'll sell it to me.
Of course I will, if that's what you want. Though I don't understand your reasons, I must say.
I have my reasons, Sefton.
Well, shall we shake hands to seal the bargain? Or better still, let me pour you a scotch. It's the last bottle.
No, thanks, Sefton. I just came about the house.